Hey guys, so sorry. Anyhow, things got messed up, but welcome to Power Up Your Immune System. And anybody who couldn't get on, we'll just have to send you a video. Okay. So I just want to do, before we even do a Power Up Your Immune System, I wanted to just remind you of November promotions. You know, Black Friday is coming up on, what is it? The 29th of this month, and that is like cray sales and everything. And then there's what is it, Sunday or Monday, what is it, they when they use every Cyber Monday. But just to remind you that for 100 PV, if you're on our monthly wellness plan of Essential Rewards, you get a 10 free Essential Rewards points. That's like $10. And then everything from like Abundance Oil, Thieves, Hope, just like beautiful oils for different prices. And that's posted in Sublime Essentials, so you can do that. But I just want to let you know that. Okay, so we are going to have a prize at the end of the night. If I have somebody who can take the names of people as you see them coming on, that would be so great. We can do a drawing at the end, and somebody's going to win a bottle of clove. So if somebody can do that for me, I would really appreciate it. Just let me know. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to see if you post that, but I don't know. Okay, so and then yeah, that's it. Let's go. Somebody let me know if you're going to be able to take names, because then I'll take the names, I'll put them all, the number of the names, and then we'll do a drawing electronically and it pulls a number out. Okay. All right. So here we go. We are going to start the immune system. So before we do that, I don't know about you, but right, like it's early and people are really sick. People have the flu, really ill already. So it's kind of early, not even winter yet. And let's just get a jump on this, okay? And there's a lot of material here. Don't worry when you start kind of getting inundated, because I'm going to mention a lot of supplements and some oils. Just like think what gets your attention, or you might just pick up one little thing by why Young Living's B complex is different from what you might get in a store and things like that. Okay, you have to hear this over and over and over again to really get a good sense of some of the products. So don't worry about it. That's how I learned. All right, so here we go, and share. Okay, power up your immune system with essential oils and essential oil infused products with Young Living. All right, so how does that work? Okay, so what is an immune system, right? We're talking about it, we should know what it is. Well, according to the National Institute of Health, the immune system is a network of cells, tissues, and organs that work together to protect the body from infection. So good, we have that protector. It prevents and limits the entry and growth of microbes. So what's a microbe? Microbe is a living organism that can only be seen with a microscope. Okay, some are healthy and some are not healthy, because we have good microbes and not so good microbes. So examples are viruses, toxins, carcinogens, fungus, bacteria, parasites, germs, pollution. Those are the bad ones, right? And a common word we would use for unhealthy microbes would be germs. Right, germs are germs. Okay, so then let's see. Oh, the immune system. The immune system is huge. It consists of many things. So it consists of skin and bone marrow. Our skin is our first line of defense, so we really want to take care of our skin. Bone marrow, this is where the white blood cells are produced. The blood, because we have immune cells patrolling through the body for problems. The thymus, T cells, they're a form of immune cells that mature in the thymus gland, and they only mature for a certain time, and they kind of like hang out there. I think it's like in teen years, I believe they mature and then they hang out. The spleen, really important part of the immune system, and essentially the spleen is a storage container and a filter for blood. I never knew that, a filter for blood, though it is part of the lymphatic system. So I learned a lot. I've taught this class before, but I learned a lot when I did this. And the lymphatic system, that's when it's like somebody says, oh, I have swollen glands. Well, those are your lymph nodes that are swollen. And the lymphatic system, we don't hear much about that. You don't see much about it, but it actually looks like a whole other circulatory system in the body. And it's cleaning things up, right? It's kind of like it cleans up the garbage and then dumps the garbage, and then we get rid of the garbage. But if somebody has a swollen lymph nodes, sometimes people get a little scared of that. And I'm just kind of checking once in a while over here, and they get a little bit afraid of that. But don't be afraid. It just means that your immune system is working. Your lymphatic system is working. So that is a good thing. Because all the systems in your body work together to maintain optimal health. When one system is unbalanced, it can trigger the domino effect. And you might see somebody who maybe they're run down, or maybe things have been just, they've been running down for years. And all of a sudden you might see just kind of, they have endocrine issues, they have an autoimmune disease, they have, I don't know, their hair is falling out, whatever. But you might see like it's not just one thing usually when somebody ends up with an illness or a condition. So yeah, there's a cascade of chronic health complications. So actually what some people do is they start to work backwards. They look at what's going on and they start working backwards and seeing like where did this come from and what other systems were affected. So why does the immune system become compromised? Well, stress, there's a lot of that going around, and diet, especially sugar. Sugar goes up and immunity goes down. 1 teaspoon of sugar depresses the immune system for 1.5 hours. Not enough sleep and exposure to other pathogens, bad things. Okay, but these things just kind of wear us down. So, and there are probably many more, but this is just the main stuff. Okay, so how can we strengthen our immune system? Okay, well, wouldn't it be nice to live in a pesticide-free world? Oh, well, there are natural pesticides, but lower your toxic load. So the way we can lower that is to start reducing and removing the chemicals and pesticides, heavy metals from our lives, from the products we use, from the things that we have in our house, our personal products for our bodies, makeup, soap, cleaners for our house, air fresheners, all that kind of stuff. So we really want to, as we decrease those, our body doesn't have so much to filter. We have filtering organs, our kidneys, our spleen is filtering, right? And our liver. So we want to give those guys a break. So to strengthen it, we want pure, clean, filtered water, local whole food without local is the best, without chemical pesticides, sleep over 6 hours, I'm working on that. Stress management, there's many kinds, supplementation with essential oils, exercise, yoga, tai chi, etc. It's all good things for you. And remove the toxic chemicals from your house. Okay, I was talking to someone today who has migraines, and just maybe starting to put some, and this may or may not be relevant for her, but when anybody's talking about having a particular problem, medical issue, some kind of condition, I think it's a good idea to just start looking at what's in your home and what are you using on your body, because you start removing that and create a healthy environment for your body to live in. It would be interesting to see how some of those symptoms might be reduced or removed, okay? So we also want to eat foods that boost the immune system. So, there are people who eat certain ways, no judgment. I eat the way I do. But what we want to be making sure is that we're getting protein, that some examples of that are organic meat, poultry, or fish. If you're a vegan or a vegetarian, then you got to know what proteins are in those foods. Whole grains, if you're a grain eater, barley, quinoa, unless you're gluten sensitive, then you have to educate yourself on what you need there. And vegetables, we want our vegetables to be dark green and leafy, and we want them to be colorful, right? Look at all the color on the food. So how we stay well with young living? Well, we want to be above the wellness line. So we wait till we get like sick and run down and just awful, then it's a whole lot further to come back, right? So we want to try to stay not in illness, but in wellness. That makes sense. So if you're feeling good, let's keep that going and do even better. All right. So essential oils, they know what to do. They want to balance the body. And when you start using oils like I do and a lot of us do, you're going to find that they just automatically start balancing your body. They can identify a pathogen and not kill other organisms. That's why something like thieves is so great. It kills organisms that are harmful to us, but not the organisms that are helpful to us. And essential oils can create an environment where those pathogenic organisms cannot exist. Okay. One of the best ways is by using therapeutic grade essential oils and supplements to help your immune system, the supplements containing essential oils. That's because essential oils are high in antioxidants. I kind of get on a little tear here. And are oxygenating the cells, okay? The essential oils are oxygenating the cells. We need oxygen in our cells. And according to studies conducted by Dr. Asawa of Japan and Dr. Richardson of England, the inhalation, then we could get more specific, and you can find all the information on that. I'm just being general because I'm not teaching a chemistry class here. The inhalation of unadulterated, meaning pure, potent, like Young Living does, increases blood flow to the brain by 15% and brain blood oxygen levels by 25%. So we're getting oxygen into the brain where maybe even some medications can't do that, because the molecules are little tiny in essential oils, and that allows them to cross over the blood-brain barrier. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, and essential oils are immune enhancing and support the body's natural defenses. Okay, so we already have defenses, that they're supporting them. They aid in maintaining normal cellular regeneration, and they boost our stamina and energy. I have so much more stamina and energy using essential oils, ingesting essential oils, using supplements that have essential oils, drinking Nature Red that has essential oils, okay? You will feel the difference. So what is an antioxidant? We said that essential oils are antioxidants. Okay, here we go. So an antioxidant, you hear antioxidants, and a lot of people don't know what they are. So it's a molecule that inhibits the oxidation of other molecules. All right, so what's an oxidation? Oxidation is a chemical reaction that can produce free radicals. Have you heard of free radicals? So oxidation, so leading to chain reactions that may damage cells. So the oxidation can damage cells. So a classic example of oxidation is rusting. When rusting happens, oxygen steals electrons from iron, and the result is iron oxide or rust. So I just go, I don't want so many free radicals. I don't want that oxidation, because I don't want to rust. And a rusting body reminds me of somebody with a lot of arthritis, just wear and tear, people who just look, not vital. It's just like wearing down, aging the body, okay? Okay. Oh, here's cute. Free radicals. What are free radicals? They're like robbers, which are deficient in energy, and the free radicals attack and snatch energy from other cells to satisfy themselves because there's an electron imbalance thing. That's what it's about. Antioxidants in foods can terminate these chain reactions. So if we're eating antioxidants in foods, those are those like colorful foods, we can stop that energy snatching going on. So what are some antioxidant foods? Let's see. Goji berries. Guess what that is? That's the Ningxia wolfberry. All right. Elderberries. People are all talking elderberry syrup's the big thing now. Everybody's making elderberry syrup because of the great health benefits and to keep them, you know, their immune system strong and very high in antioxidants. Turmeric, cilantro. I'm glad about that. You know, kidney beans, cinnamon, all kinds of cranberries. All you have to do is like Google antioxidant foods just to get some ideas, okay? Oh, Nancy, you're the sweetest. Thank you. Oh, keep going. More people will come on, and I'm sorry about the ones that I lost. All right, and then that causes excessive free, wait, where are we? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, my order's out a little bit. I think, you know, like the rusting, the oxidation, it causes excessive free radicals that can cause diabetes, cancer, gout, asthma, uric acid, insomnia, cholesterol, accelerated aging. Did you hear that, girls? Just saying. Arthritis, kidney failure, all right? Not good. So the body's under constant attack from oxidative stress. And some of these things that cause oxidative stress are harmful smoke or being around smokers, stress, food additives, breathing, I don't know what that means, major operations, smoking and alcohol, UV rays, detergent and agricultural chemicals like Roundup, right? Bacillus infection. Yeah, we're under attack like from a lot of this stuff. All right. Still on the free radical kick, almost done, promise. Okay, so oxygen in the body splits into, all right, so the oxygen in the body splits into single atoms for anybody who's a science person with unpaired electrons. Electrons like to be in pairs, so these atoms called free radicals scavenge the body to seek for other electrons. Those are the ones that are stealing energy, right? So they can become a pair. This causes damage to cells, proteins, and DNA. So we can be getting DNA damage by having a lot of free radicals, not getting the antioxidants in that we need in order to prevent this damage, okay? And we want to turn that ship around, right? Okay. And they're also, free radicals are associated with cancer, atherosclerosis, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and many others. And they have a link to aging. Yeah, that's not good. All right, so if you want to know, like if you're going like, well, what about this frankincense and what about, you know, these essential oils? Where are the studies? Who's going to prove this to me, right? Just get onto PubMed. See here, it says PubMed, and here's the whole website. You can put the whole thing in and pull up studies on clove, frankincense, or characteristics of those. Like lemon has a lot of D-limonene in it, so you could even look up D-limonene and see like all this amazing stuff that you're getting because of the lemon essential oil. So go look stuff up. Watch out for the source of the study and if there's any financial benefit behind the study. Like some places actually pay the people to do a study. Anyhow, that goes on probably too much. All right, now we're on stress. So stress in the immune system. I don't know anything about that. So when we're stressed, the immune system's ability to fight off antigens, which are pathogens, nasty microbes, is reduced, okay? Every time I would see a word I wasn't sure about, because I haven't been in a science class for years, I just would look it up, and then I thought I would help you with the definition. All right, so results in being more susceptible to infections. Yeah, stress, more susceptible to infections. Corticosteroids, a class of stress. Hormone produced in adrenals. I'm not sure what I'm saying here. Where's the hormone? Okay. Corticosteroids, a class of stress hormone produced in the adrenals, can suppress the effectiveness of the immune system, lowering the number of lymphocytes, which are our fighter white cells, okay? So let's see, let's do that again. When we're stressed, the immune system's ability to fight off these pathogens, these bad things, is reduced. So we can't stress, can't fight, okay? That results in being more susceptible to infections. And then the stress hormone, corticosteroids, suppress the effectiveness of the immune system and lower the number of the fighter white blood cells. Okay, so anyhow, stress is normal, but too much constant stress is not great, okay? And then we've got essential oils in our premium starter kit that are great for helping our immune system, like lavender. Lavender is shown to drop and possibly inhibit the flow of cortisol, a stress hormone in our body. So cortisol is great, fight or flight. Watch out for the car. We got to do that. But if we've got cortisol pumping all the time, that's when, as that sympathetic nervous system's on overdrive, we really need help with that. So lavender is great. So the cortisol lowers, too much cortisol, lowers your immunity, which is why many people get sick during the busiest week at their job or the most stressful time in their family life, right? Death, moving, divorce, things like that. All right. I'm going to have a drink. Whoops. I can't join. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So, yeah, so Dr. Jim Bob Haggerton, who is a chiropractor, nutritionist in Young Living, I thought this was interesting when he says cortisol decreases circulation to the stomach, and then the fight or flight phenomena sends blood to the arms and legs and drags down the digestive system and lowers the immune system, because the digestive system is plays a huge role in the immune system, okay? Oh, and then he's into the 1 teaspoon of sugar depresses the immune system for 1.5 hours too. Okay. So anyhow, yeah, too much cortisol also really affects the gastrointestinal system. Okay, adrenal issues from stress. All right, we were talking about that. Too much of the corticosteroids. Guess what can help us with that? Endoflex, nutmeg, energy, are those 3 oils. This is the Endoflex is really great for your endocrine system support. I love that. A nutmeg is great for adrenals, and energy, I guess it's good for adrenal support too, but the Endoflex is more general. Idaho balsam fir, which we've been out of for way too long, balances cortisol when you're on the ledge, right? And I've seen it used with veterans and PTSD. But it really helps balance or reduce, like, when there's too much cortisol going on. Okay, and then back to our kit, peppermint. It increases blood circulation. It helps, oh, good. It helps to oxygenate the body's organs and increase metabolism, all right? Yay for increasing metabolism. And it's been used to promote healthy respiratory function, which helps the immune function. Better breathing, more oxygen going into the cells, better immune function, all right? And frankincense, that's another one in our kit, right in our kit, which really is amazing for our immune system, really great for immune function. Boswellia carteri, which is the name of the frankincense in our premium starter kit. Boswellia sacra is sacred frankincense. We have that, Young Living has that too, but it's not in the starter kit. Studies were found in a search of PubMed, like I talked before, the National Library of Medicine's website, and explained how purified mixture of boswellic acids, that's frankincense, from the carteri resin exhibits positive immune system effects. So they do studies. There are tons of studies on frankincense, right? Tons of studies. And frankincense is used in other countries. like medicinally in ways that we don't hear. That's all I'm saying. Okay, lemon oil consists of 68% D-limonene. Wait till you see everything D-limonene does, which is extremely powerful antioxidant. This is a great reason to be putting some lemon in your water, right? Sipping on that lemon, cooking with lemon essential oil. It creates an alkaline environment, right? Too much acid, too acidic body is really susceptible to illness, and it can support your body's defense systems, and it's good for a daily wellness program. All right, 68% D-limonene. Well, D-limonene, let's talk. It's an oil nutrient called a terpene. By the way, guess what else is a lot of terpenes? The essential oils that are in our Nature's Ultra CBD, right? It's like the terpenes are the big players in the CBD. So oil nutrient called a terpene, an amazing natural compound found in lemon and orange peels. So if you, not the rind, the peel, that white stuff that you want to kind of peel off, like if you're eating an orange, you want to peel that web stuff off of it, right? And that's what is our lemon oil is peel. I think the other citrus oils are peel as well. The rind oil, though, is in the danger red, interesting enough. It has potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties and assists for a variety of metabolic and health problems. Just good for us. And anti-cancer properties also. I think I'm not supposed to say that, but, well, I'm just saying, not our essential oil, I'm saying lemon has D-limonene, and it has anti-cancer properties. And it even helps with weight management. Let's hear it for that. All right. And it has the ability to, with health issues like indigestion, lemon essential oil with that 68% of D-limonene, acid reflux because of the alkalinity, right? It's acid on the outside of the body. It goes to your stomach. It turns alkaline. So wild. And sluggish bowel. This is huge. And my friend Nathalie, who's having a hard time getting on tonight, she will talk about this. It's a unique fat cleanser and helps clear cholesterol sludge, including the sludge in the gallbladder. And guess what happens when you get sludge in your gallbladder? You get stones, gallstones. It helps with liver detoxification enzymes, and it can help settle anxiety. So it can be used as a sleep aid or just a calmer. Who doesn't feel good when they're smelling lemon, right? All right. Thieves, okay. Universally regarded as one of the most versatile essential oils and endless uses. Thieves, just a reminder, has clove, lemon, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, and rosemary. That's why it's a hot oil, right? It's that cinnamon bark and the clove. It's the entire product line of Thieves is highly supportive of the immune system, healthy environment, healthy air, internal immune support. So we could take it internally, we can be breathing it in, and we can be, wearing it with dilution, unless you put it straight on the bottom of your feet. Research conducted at Weber, it's called Weber in Utah State University, as well as other documented research indicates that most viruses, fungi, and bacteria cannot live in the presence of many essential oils, and Thieves is one of them. So yeah, so we want this non-toxic way of life to keep our immunity high. It really comes together, doesn't it, when you just look at just how much all the toxins around us, there are so many, just drag down our immune system. So we got our Thieves spray cleaner, we got our Thieves spray, we have our cleaner, we have the laundry soap, we have the mouthwash, toothpaste, lozenges, cough drops, Thieves soap, hand purifier, just a lot of Thieves products, and get sick a lot less, trade off what we normally buy, plus you don't need to buy cold and flu products, right? And guess what? If you don't want to buy these, you can, a lot of people do their DIY, and they use Thieves or Thieves household cleaner to make a lot of the things at home for themselves. Some people don't have the time for that, and they'd rather just buy it, but some people like to make their own. And I have a video on making some home products with the Thieves household cleaner. It's really fun. All right. Yeah, this is amazing. The Weaver State University again, sponsored by, see, now we need to know that it's sponsored by Young Living Essential Oils because they wanted to get some documentation on Young Living oils. So the study compared the effectiveness of two often used antibiotics, penicillin and ampicillin, with 4 essential oils, 2 single oils and 2 blends against 2 bacteria, E. coli and Staphylococcus aureus, which is like staph, okay? And the 4 essential oils were cinnamon, oregano, Immupower, and purification. You may not know much about Immupower, but I'm going to tell you. The results show that all 4 oils were superior to both penicillin and ampicillin in their ability to kill the microorganisms. In the case of penicillin, the disintegration of E. coli did not occur. Apparently, this generation of bacteria strain is totally resistant to penicillin. But the kill rate with essential oils went up dramatically as more of the oil was added. The same effect, however, did not occur when more antibiotics were added. So, wow, I mean, that says a lot, doesn't it? Okay, and I know I'm jumping around a little bit here. Our products is for their immune qualities, and that they're free from sodium lauryl sulfate. That's what SLS, sodium lauryl sulfate. If you're looking around and you want to look at what's on the back of bottles, the first 2 things I look for is fragrance and sodium lauryl sulfate, because I don't want things with that in it. Any dyes, petrochemicals, formaldehyde, which is in a lot of stuff, unbelievable. Things we use in our body even. Phosphates, synthetic perfumes, and optical brighteners. We do not want those, and our products do not have those. Oh, we don't need that. All right, so the gut's I'm not going to read all this, promise. The gut's often the first entry point for exposure to pathogens, like getting in our mouth and going all the way down in our body. The gut mucosa connects with the largest population of immune cells in the body. These are also known as gastrointestinal immune cells. All right, our immune system is so in our gut. And now people know it. We talk about it. It's mentioned, but it's a really huge deal. So if we don't take care of our gut, we're in trouble. Okay. All right. So your gut health and immune system are inextricably linked. 80% of the immune system is in the gut. 30% of the nervous system is in the gut. It's called the enteric nervous system. 80%. Isn't that wild? Steroids and antibiotics can cause yeast overgrowth, and we can get that, all through our digestive system. So digest. So what we want to do is, well, if you have to be on steroids and antibiotics, sometimes we do, but we don't want to be living on them if possible. So digest is our oil that also is in our premium starter kit. What's in there? If you can smell it, you can go like, wow. Ginger, anise, fennel, peppermint, tarragon, lemongrass, patchouli, and juniper. And so we can put that topically on the stomach or on the belly, inhale it, or ingest by capsule or in water. And I always just put some digest right in a bottle, in a glass of water. It's not so strong when you do it that way. You can put it under your tongue. My friend Merle puts it on her thumb and puts it on the roof of her mouth. You get used to the taste, really. Some people are like, oh, I can't take that because of the taste or the smell, but I'm so used to it now. But it's really, really mild if you put it in water and just sip on water, and it'll take care of it. But just rubbing it also on your abdomen is really great. All right. We're going to get into some supplements, and there's a whole, I can do a supplement course, I can do a gut class, or like a digestive class, which I have done, and then get into things a little bit more. But it's like kind of know why. It's good to know why we would take certain products and why we would take those Young Living products. Okay. Oh, good. Great. Okay, I'm just got a little reading there. Digestive enzymes. Okay, so these break down food for nutrition. They did so much more than this. I mean, I'm just saying like the basics. Break down toxins to eliminate, and they help with cravings that come from fungus. Okay, so we want to. Oh, cravings come from fungus, so we want to like get rid of fungus, and we don't want that food like sitting in our bodies, right? We want to break it down and get rid of and have the toxins like out. So we have actually 4 different kind of enzymes. I just talked about 2 here because these are kind of like the general enzymes. An essential zyme, and that one's been around for a while. It's layered, so you'll see it's like white and light and dark. It's like a layered tablet, and it's layered because they're a release blend for immediate and then delayed release. So like it's like a two colors, and so when it gets to your stomach, it starts to immediately release, and then the delayed releases for the intestinal area. Okay, and there's a little bit of difference in the ingredients on both. So I'll take essential zyme sometime, and I'll take essential zyme spore sometimes. The 4 was like the upgrade, I think. So the 4, there are actual 2 capsules, and it releases animal and plant-based enzymes at certain times. So one of the capsules more for animal enzymes, and one's for more plant-based enzymes. And again, separate times, so it's actually, working where it's supposed to be working in the body. And it also contains bee pollen. That's really cool to have bee pollen in our supplements. However, some people are allergic to bee pollen, so it's good to know that it's the essential zymes 4 that has the bee pollen. Okay, yeah, and I'll see that there. All right. Another good thing to do is to cleanse once in a while. And again, if you have a big, difficult health issue going on, you're going to want to get some maybe more guidance from a specialist. But for most of us, doing a cleanse seasonally is great. And this is like really gentle. This isn't like a fast. You don't have to starve. You don't have to drink green things. It's a really easy way to do it, and I finally did it, so I can talk about it. Before, I used to say I haven't tried it because I was afraid that I would go to work and be otherwise engaged in the bathroom, but that really didn't happen. It was really a very comfortable experience. So 3 products make up the cleansing trio, and a lot of times we're out of one of them for one reason or the other, but ICP, and there's a lot to learn about. If you want to know more about this, there's a lot of neat information. And I get a lot of my information right out of my essential oil desk reference. The desk reference, the big one, has all the supplement information in it. The big one, not the little pocket. The little pocket one doesn't. But that's really neat. So you can really say, oh, yeah, what is it? What is it that's different about this? Why would I take a Young Living supplement? It's really great information in there. Okay, so anyhow, ICP is a powder, and you put water in it, and you drink it so that it doesn't get hard. So unique source of fiber and bulk. So it's really getting some fiber and bulk into your intestines. Comfortone is a capsule, and it dispels parasites and toxins. That's a good thing. It's a high-power herbal laxative complex. It's not an aggressive laxative complex. It is not aggressive in any way. It releases waste buildup on the colon walls. So that's really cool because the colon walls get caked up with stuff. So it really helps with that. So, and then essential zymes, a part of the cleansing trio is the essential zyme, not the 4 essential zyme. I don't know why. Which helps with normal bowel function, high quality enzymes, reestablish balance, and aids in digestion. I just know when I take supplements, I'm not as bloated, I'm not not distended. They just really help to break the food down, and you don't have the toxins sitting there. Now, to go back to enzymes a little bit, we have two other enzymes. One's called allerzyme, and the other's called detoxzyme. The allerzyme, anybody who is vegan or, you know, really like wants nothing to do with like meat or anything, allerzyme would be a safe one to take. There would be no problem with that, and it really helps break down the vegetable thing. And detoxzyme are like these little tiny, they're both like these little tiny capsules, and the detoxzyme does a really good job when you just got to get rid of, you know, just a lot of, you know, maybe some heavy food that you ate, or just a little extra job of like breaking things down even more and getting things out of your body. It's not a laxative or anything. It just helps to break food down and get rid of what you don't need. I think it helps. I think it's like really good with proteins. So, but like I said, there's like a whole digestive class that you can get more into that. All right. Is that, yeah. All right, so onward, Life 9, our immune boosting products. So you can see why it's important to have the healthy gut and those digestive products. And we're still on it because we're on our probiotic, okay? Life 9's high potency probiotic. It combines 17 billion live cultures from 9 beneficial bacteria strains. Good for healthy digestion. It supports gut health. It helps maintain normal intestinal function. That, you know, most people on a probiotic actually have better bathroom regularity, and just also supportive healthy immune system. So we have to have good bacteria and good, what do you call it? We want to populate our intestines with good bacteria, right? So that's what Life 9 does. Now, should you be eating foods that are good bacteria? Yes, we should be doing that. But if we're not, it's good to do this, right? Or maybe both. So yeah, I'm forgetting like the word that I'm trying to say, but anyway, it's the probiotic. Any good high probiotic foods is great. And like I put Bragg's apple cider vinegar in my Nature Red every morning, 3 squirts of mineral essence, and lime oil and orange oil, because I've already had my lemon when I got up and drank my lemon in a glass of water. And that's my little cocktail. I put a little stevia in it because the vinegar is, you know, tart. But that is right. That's a probiotic. It's a probiotic. So that's a good thing to do. All right. Here, oh my gosh, Nature Red. If you're not on Nature Red, please, please, please get on Nature Red. It is, I just would not be without it. The wolfberries, remember that picture of the goji berry? Basically, it's the wolfberry and goji berry are in the same family, or I don't know if it's the same thing or if they're really closely related. But they support immune function. Studies show wolfberries are effective in inhibiting inflammation, and have massive antioxidants. They could induce an immune response, meaning they're really good for your immune system. It's like very compliant. It's a great combination with fish oil and Nature Red together. It has more plant protein by weight than any other berry. Citrus oils balance the blood sugar, so it has 4 types of citrus oils in there. And kids and adults, 2 ounces a day is good to have. So I will just say that me with Nature Red, all these things are great. All these features are wonderful. But all I know is I started drinking it. I didn't feel anything at first. I thought, oh, well, it's kind of like being on a multivitamin. You know, you think, oh, it's good for me. So, but, and about 2 weeks later, like all of a sudden people were telling me that I looked incredible. Like, you're just glowing from the inside out. You have like all this energy, and you know, but it wasn't like crazy energy. It was like just vitality, like a brightness. And that is how I feel on Nature Red. And that is, it's coming from the inside out. So it's really, really awesome. And you know, it really helps you not get sick or get less sick than other people. It's one of the richest sources of plant protein, vital building block of white blood cells and antibodies, right? So it's for immune function. And look at this, in 2003, Medicinal Biotechnology Institute and Peking Union Medical College in Beijing found the Ningxia wolfberry polysaccharide stimulated a substance, interleukin, that protects against cancer cells and microbial invasion. Come on, guys. If you're not on this, you got to be on it. Longevity. This is, we do not have this right now. We used to have it. I don't know if it's ever coming back, but I'm showing this because we do have a longevity essential oil blend. Okay. And there was a doctor, I don't remember who it was, but he was affiliated with Young Living. He was friends with Gary. And he was asked if you had one supplement out of all Young Living supplements that you could take, and you had to pick one, what would it be? And he said this, longevity. So you can put your longevity oil in a capsule and take it because it's frankincense. You're basically taking in frankincense, all right? And like strong immune support capabilities, and it's also 12% limonene, which is cool. It has, it's also frankincense, clove. Clove is the highest antioxidant in the world. That, as of, you know, the last I knew, that's the highest antioxidant, clove oil. An antioxidant prevents oxidation or rusting, right? Thyme is antiviral. Well, I'm not supposed to say anti. Yeah, any kind of thyme is antiviral. I'm not saying longevity is antiviral. I'm saying the thyme is. And it prevents the fats in our bodies from going rancid or oxidizing. Lovely, right? It helps prevent the aging process. I'm going to start using more thyme. And orange promotes immune response to harmful microbes. So orange is, you know, it's a citrus oils. They are just like powerful. Frankincense, orange, thyme, and clove, really a powerhouse. So you can get the longevity essential oil blend and you can ingest it in a capsule that way. All right. But here's my baby, Inner Defense. I love this. I mean, listen, the longevity is great too, but I don't know. This is the one I keep around. And look what's in here. Clove, lemon, eucalyptus radiata, which is like the eucalyptus we use more for respiratory, rosemary, cinnamon. Now, guess what that is? Thieves. That's the thieves complex. And then the super blend is oregano, thyme, and lemongrass. So we got thieves and oregano and thyme and lemongrass, which also is really great for immune function, lemongrass. You know, a lot of people don't know that. So you don't take it with your probiotic, okay? Because it's so strong that it could be like messing with your probiotic. So I take my probiotic at night. I take my Inner Defense in the morning. I take my Inner Defense a lot. Like I'll take it sometimes every day for months. Now that sometimes they say to do that. Other people say just do it when you feel something coming on. Well, I don't want anything coming on. So as long as my body can handle it, my liver can handle it, that's what I do. But I'm taking it like every other day or something. Okay, Inner Defense. C, potential antioxidant. Antioxidants block the damage caused by free radicals. So super C, vitamin C you could have like a whole talk on, but it's required for the growth and repair of tissues. It's necessary to form collagen. Like it's a really important vitamin to have, and it's a huge antioxidant, right? Essential for helping wounds and repairing tissue. Did I say that? Yeah, that's redundant, but it is a huge antioxidant, really, really good for us, good for our immune system. ImmuPro is interesting. It is because if you're going to take, Inner Defense, Inner Defense is the capsule that it's in, and longevity would have been this way too. It's in a capsule that is made out of either carp or tilapia. So that's fish. And people don't like those fish because they're farm raised. The other choice would be porcine or pork. So people went, okay, well, if it could have to be fish or pork, I'll take the fish. But it's not ideal, but you have to have a really strong capsule, the material, for this oil not to like burn it out, like to like melt it down, right? So that's what it takes. If people are just not into that and they don't want those kind of, you know, animal or fish stuff, then ImmuPro is really great. This is a proprietary fruit and mushroom. It's like reishi mushroom, I think, with orange essential oil. Really, really good stuff. And if you're vegetarian, this would be one that you would, you know, feel comfortable taking, okay? So really, really a really neat product. It's like chewable tablets. The texture is kind of weird, but they're really good for you. I take this every day, mineral essence. I put it in my Nature Red, and it says more than 60 trace minerals that are essential to healthy immune. We have to have minerals in our body. We have to. If you're not working right, okay? And also it has like zinc, selenium, and magnesium in it. I saw some kind of video, maybe one of you saw this video where one of our distributors who was playing like a science project, and she was connecting wires with mineral essence in between it or something, and it created it conducted electricity. It conducted electricity. That's crazy. But we need that. Our bodies are electric. We have to be conducting electricity. So that's how good it is. Okay, we have to have these minerals. Sulfurzyme, that's also one of my faves, my baby, sulfurzyme. This is such a great, it's an immune system balancer. It supports every major function of the body. We need sulfur. It's not sulfa. Don't worry about people who can't take sulfa, you know, drugs. They can't take sulfa drugs. That's not what this is. This is sulfur out of the ground, and they make it into MSM. And we do something that nobody does. We put the Chinese wolfberry in there. That helps to it helps us to metabolize the MSM, which is sulfur. Our body doesn't really want to metabolize that very well, but the nature wolfberry totally helps us absorb that. It breaks it down, helps us absorb it. Combats autoimmune conditions. Well, guess what it does? It is really good for people with inflammatory conditions. MSM, sulfur, really good for inflammatory conditions, and where there's a lot of pressure in the body too. It deals with, like, equalizes the water pressure within the cells. I know that I was in really bad pain 24/7, really miserable, wouldn't be working now, wouldn't be doing this right now. And sulfurzyme, and I was living, of course, on Advil and stuff like that. Sulfurzyme, I am virtually pain-free all the time, unless I do something silly, you know. And then actually Agiles helps me with that, because I can do sulfurzyme without Agiles. It's nice to do both. Sometimes I need both. But this is the one that really does it for me. So you'll find products that just really work for you. But this immune, and Agile is actually the first ingredient in it is frankincense. So that's a good one too. And we're almost done here. Okay, guys, hang in. And I started late because I got messed up. Super bees. All right, here's the thing about, we need bees. Bees are amazing for, you know, all kinds of things in our body. It really helps with mood. It really helps with, you know, people who are, you know, anxious, or, you know, any kind of like emotional conditions. It's really good. Mood and cognitive function, energy levels, and great during times, yeah, when we're really stressed, our bees get really depleted. And but what we need to know about Young Living, and also one of the things that makes it different, is the time releases the various bees so they don't ferment in the stomach. There's a time release, and a lot of bees ferment in the stomach, but these bees do not. No fermentation, okay? And selenium yeast is an essential trace mineral that attacks the destructive cells in the body and improves the immune system. So this has selenium yeast in it. All right. So, woo! I wish I could read these. Okay. All right. Omega Gies. Of course, we need our fish oils. Now, look, I know I'm throwing a lot at you, all these supplements. You just like go, okay, I think this is the one I'm going to try, maybe these couple things. And just go with where you feel like you need to start. All right. Because little by little, your body will know what it is that you need right now. Okay. I take most of these. I don't take all of these. And I know what I feel good on. Okay. Omega Gies, our omega-3 fish oils, um, reduces systemic inflammation. That's a really nice thing. And our fish oil has CoQ10, D3, and vitamin E. So it's really nice to have. It doesn't have enough CoQ10 that people who need that for cardiac issues, or a lot of people on statins should actually be taking CoQ10 too. But it does have some in it. And then the thyromin is a good thyroid support, and regulating body metabolism, and important for immune function. Our thyroid is hugely important. Low body temperature puts our immune system more at risk. So if you get a low body temperature and you think, well, maybe my thyroid needs a little bit of support, you might want to try a little bit. All right, you can think about and talk a little bit more about that, what that might look like. So some other oils that are really good for immune function is ImmuPower. ImmuPower is actually viruses and bacteria have difficulty living in an essential oil solution like this. And look at these oils. These oils are biblical oils, like hyssop, cistus. Cistus, I think we can't have cistus anymore. I think that's one of the endangered. But that was in the original. Then it has camphor, it has frankincense, oregano, clove, cumin, and dorado azul. It kills everything. This is like really, it smells different from thieves. I mean, thieves is great. This is great. I usually have both of them around. Okay. And it's really interesting to do raindrop with this as well. It's a really good oil to have around. Exodus 2, that's another one. It's a biblical oils. Any of those biblical oils were killing germs. They had to kill germs. They were slaughtering sheep on the altars. You know, they had to like kill back then, and they used essential oils, or what, as Marilee was saying the other day, vinegar. They called them vinegars, but they were using these plants to make to be able to wash up, you know, all these germs and prevent disease, right? And these oils were used by Aaron, brother of Moses, to protect Israelites from the plague. All right, look at this. Cassia, myrrh, cinnamon, hyssop. Okay, cassia is in the biblical oils. Myrrh, hyssop, galbanum, frankincense, and spikenard. Yep, they're all the biblical oils. So Exodus 2, very, very powerful. And for our respiratory support, RC and Raven. Marilee did a great talk on Monday, her 3 o'clock talks on Monday. She hit the R's this week, and she was talking about RC and Raven, and not even so much the differences, but just the benefits of both of them. So either way, they're just really both incredible for respiratory support. And Raven has Eucalyptus radiata, and Ravensara, which is amazing for respiratory, lemon, wintergreen, peppermint. RC has 3 different kinds of eucalyptus in it, and myrtle, and all these good things. So good. Don't forget the kids. I threw this in like right before, like, oh my gosh, I didn't put anything about the kids. Just so you know, we have a pre and probiotic. The Kids Mighty Pro is a pre and probiotic for the kids, and it tastes like sweet tarts. It's like a little powder they can just put in their mouth, and it like fizzes and everything. It's really good. And we have Mighty Bites, and the Mighty Zyme. So we have enzymes for kids and supplements for kids. And then, of course, our Kids Sense selection of essential oils that are already diluted, and Feather the Owl over there. All right. And that's it. Look at that. We made it. So the flu is not a season. It is an inability to adapt to a decreased sun exposure and water intake, combined increased sugar intake, poor diet, stress, and more. So it's not, yeah, they call it flu season, but you know, basically it's what we do and how we take care of ourselves. So create resistance, create health, and we have like a lot of good ways to do that, right? So I tried to put like old people and young people because this is for everybody. And a great way to be able to afford these supplements or some of the oils I was talking about is being on Essential Rewards. So I get a monthly wellness box every month. Hang in there because I'm going to do a drawing. So I'm almost done. This is the last one. And so guess what? I just bought like $150 worth of supplements this month with my points. It didn't cost me anything. So that makes me enables me to take the Young Living supplements that maybe I might be a little pricey. All right. With you know, buying oils and supplements and everything. But I'm not buying supplements other places either. So I'm buying them from Young Living, my one-stop shop. All right. So the first 1 through 3 months, you get 10% back on what you spend. PV, but most of the time it's dollar for dollar. Months 4 through 24, 20% back. You spend 100, you get 20 back. That's crazy. And after 25 months, you get 24% back. So I get all kinds of money back for my Young Living order, and I use just pretty much all Young Living. And then you get free gifts, 3, 6, 9, and 12 months, and reduced shipping fees, and the opportunity to have YL Go, which is like Amazon Prime, so that you pay hardly any shipping in the year. It's just like wild. You can order whatever you want every month. It just has to be at least 50 PV, okay? So that's how a lot of us can afford to be getting so many products, because a lot of what we get already is with our Essential Rewards points, right? All right. Oh, good. Drawing. So thank you guys. I don't know if we had any new people on. I'm not aware of anybody, but that is a whole other conversation. If anybody new, please get in touch with the person who invited you and let them know, and then we can you know, see if you want any more information. Okay. All right. So let's see. Now I'm going to stop the share. Yay, good. And I'm going to see if I can see what was on our, get on here. All right. Okay, 19 comments. All right, so Nancy, did you get everybody on here? 19. No, they're not showing all 19. All right. Just need to know, Nancy, if all, there's a 20-second delay, guys. So just need to know if all these people are on here. It's saying it's 19 comments, but I only see like 5. So I'll just wait and see if, Nancy, if you're still on, because we have to do our drawing. Sometimes you're lucky I didn't. Oh, here, more. Oh, there you are. Okay. Sisters is Rose of Sharon. Yes, it is. Let's see. All right. All right, let me know. I'm just giving her another minute. Okay. Everybody hang on. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording because they don't need to see this. Okay. All right. Thanks everybody for attending. Just hang in who's on here so that we can do our drawing. Okay.